So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you guys remember the butter that I made the other day, and I told you guys that I'm gonna use it to make a cake. Well, here we go. Today we're gonna use it. So, today we're gonna make the vanilla cake. What we need here is 170 grams of butter, and I'm gonna use my standing mix to mix it. And this butter has to be room temperature. I put it in the fridge the other day because I didn't want it to go bad. And now, so I had to take it out, tie it out for a few minutes. And then we're going to whisk it until it's smooth. And for this recipe, we're going to need 3 eggs. And we're going to do it one at a time. Oops. This one doesn't want to, this one want to go in too, so I'm going to drop it. So I eventually put 2 at once. So I have to let it mix for a few minutes until it's combined. And I'm just trying to scrape the edge of the pan because the mixture is going on the edge and I want everything to combine. So I'm just using the spoon to push it in. And now it's time to add the final egg. There we go. And now that the egg is in, I'm gonna prepare the sugar. And for this ingredients, we need 330 grams of sugar. I'm using the dark brown sugar, so I'm gonna reduce the sugar. I'm gonna probably put 250 grams because I don't like it when it's too sweet. And of course, you know that brown sugar is stronger than the granulated sugar. So 280 grams I'm using. And I'm gonna put it in bit by bit because I want the sugar to mix properly. I don't want to have any lumps in it, although I can still see some lumps, but hopefully if it doesn't mix, I'll just take it out. So now that the mixer is doing its thing, we're gonna prepare the flour. And we need 280 grams of flour. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the sugar. Put the flour in bit by bit so that it combines properly. And the liquid that we're gonna use is buttermilk. And that same buttermilk, I got it from when I was preparing my butter. When I was making my butter, that was the buttermilk. So that's the buttermilk I'm gonna use. And this cake is gonna be a vanilla cake. You know, basic vanilla cake. All we're gonna add is vanilla. But I think it's gonna be like very tasty because with the buttermilk and the vanilla, it's gonna give it a very nice flavor. Now I'm just gonna throw in the rest of the flour that's left and let it combine. And we're gonna need 1 cup of buttermilk. I already prepared the buttermilk, so now I'm just gonna pour it in. So in we go. And there goes the chemistry. Everything is now mixing. I'm gonna add the vanilla. So that's the vanilla extract. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Just take this off. And I'm gonna use the spoon to combine it because I don't want to overmix the mixture. So with the vanilla being in the mixture now, we're just gonna fold it in slowly because we don't want to over mix. So we're just taking our time to fold it in. After that, I'm gonna prepare, oh, see, there's a sugar. There's a lump of sugar still in it. I might have to take it out. Okie dokie. So now that that is done, I'm gonna prepare my baking pans. So I'm gonna line the baking pan with the parchment paper, and then on the side I'm gonna use the butter to grease it. So as you can see, this is the baking pan that I'm gonna use. I think it's 8-inch. Yeah, this one's 8-inch. But the other one that I'm gonna, I have two of them, so I'm gonna use two 8-inch. I'm not gonna pour the entire mixture in one because I want it to be layer. Yeah, I'm gonna use it as a layered cake. But let's comment on the butter. In my opinion, the one that I make, it's a bit like it's harder. It takes longer to combine with the sugar and the egg than the usual butter that I'll pick up from the store. I don't know if it has like more fatty components. I don't know, but it takes longer to mix out. But in my opinion, I think the butter that I made is better because it does not have a lot of preservative, you know. Although the cream that I use, I think it has preservative, but I don't think it has like a lot of shelf life because it has to stay in the fridge, right? So in my opinion, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's a little bit better to know that you're able to make it and know what is going inside of your body. So yeah. Okay, so now that the mixture is done, I'm just gonna prepare my baking pans, and then I'm gonna pour the mixture out. So I like to line my baking pans with the parchment paper at the bottom, and then I put some butter on the side, so you know that the mixture is not gonna stick to the side. And I'm trying to accomplish like an even amount in each pan because I want both of the cakes that I'm baking to be at the same size, because I'm gonna layer it when I'm done and try to put some frosting on it, so I want them to be even. So here I'm just using the spoon because I don't like when the top of the cake looks very, when it's done baking and you can see the lumps in the top, it's not smooth. So I'm trying to like use the spoon to smooth it out so that it will give me a better or a smoother look when it's done baking. Okay, I don't know if you guys watched the video when I talk about this thing, that the lining that I'm putting around the pans, but what it is basically is just like paper towel, and I line it with the foil paper. The paper towel is wet, so it's gonna, when I'm baking the cake, it's not gonna get burnt because it has the moisture around it, so it absorbs some of the heat, so it does not let the cake get burned. So yeah, that's why I'm using this to line it.